It was supposed to be a normal night. A 7-year-old linebacker had just finished football practice and stopped at a 7-Eleven to grab a Gatorade. He was exhausted, still in his practice gear, thinking about nothing but going home. But the moment he walked inside, everything changed. A man was standing at the counter with a loaded gun pressed against the cashier's head. The clerk was shaking. Customers were frozen in fear. The robber was yelling, waving the gun around, his finger dangerously close to the trigger. One wrong move, and someone could have died. The teenager didn't have time to think. He didn't call 911. He didn't run. Years of football training kicked in. In a split-second decision, he charged forward and tackled the gunman from behind with full force. The robber slammed into the ground. The gun slid across the floor. But when the man hit the tile, his arm snapped. Police arrived minutes later. The clerk was safe. No shots were fired. A disaster had been prevented. But then something no one expected happened. Instead of being praised, the teenager was arrested and charged with felony assault. The robber's lawyer claimed that the force used was excessive. He argued that the teen had no legal right to intervene and that citizens cannot take the law into their own hands. According to the lawsuit, the robber suffered a compound fracture that required surgery and permanent metal hardware, and therefore the teenager should be held responsible. When the case reached the courtroom, the atmosphere was tense. The prosecutor confidently repeated that the defendant had used unnecessary and excessive force. Gasps echoed through the courtroom when the lawyer even referred to the robber as unarmed at the time of impact. The teenager sat quietly beside his attorney, staring at the floor, unsure how saving a life had turned into a criminal charge. Then the defense played the security footage. The room went silent. The video clearly showed the robber holding a loaded gun directly against the cashier's head. It showed the panic in the store. It showed the split-second tackle that stopped what could have been a fatal shooting. The judge leaned forward, studying the footage carefully. He paused the video and slowly turned toward the prosecutor. "Your client held a loaded gun to someone's head during an armed robbery," the judge said firmly. "This young man acted to prevent immediate harm. That is not excessive force. That is intervention in the face of imminent danger." The courtroom was completely still as the judge delivered his final words. He is not liable. He is not guilty. He is a hero. Case dismissed with prejudice. The gavel struck like a thunder. The law had spoken.